Hey Carl, how you doing, man? I just watched 6 minutes and 28 seconds of hilarious family fun. That was really cool. I noticed that your wife has given birth to three hostages, and you got a fourth one on the way, Nathan. I got to send this video to my ex-wife and let her know that I wasn't the only retard running around teasing my kids with the camera. She had a big problem with that, and so did they when they were younger. But I'll tell you what, man, it was all worth the fun and worth the while because I got some video that is irreplaceable. I wanted to give some advice to your wife. She looks fairly young, pretty hot wife you got there. I did want you to know that I did come across a thing called the Good Wife's Guide. And this is something that I think all women need to listen to. Now listen, I don't want to take the heat for this because I'm not the one who wrote this. I'm just reading it, just so don't shoot the messenger. This is called the Good Wife's Guide. Have dinner ready, plan ahead even the night before to have a delicious meal ready on his return home. This is the way of letting him know that you have been thinking about him and are concerned about his needs. Most men are hungry when they come home, and the prospect of a good meal, especially his favorite dish, is part of the warm welcome needed. That sounds like a winner to me. Prepare yourself. Take 15 minutes to rest so you can be refreshed when he arrives. Touch up your makeup, put a ribbon in your hair, and be fresh looking. He has just been with a lot of work-weary people. Really freshen up, ladies, up and down. Be a little gay. I don't know what that's about. And a little more interesting for him. His boring day may need a lift, and one of your duties is to provide it. What could that mean? Clear away the clutter. Make one last trip through the main part of the house just before your husband arrives. Gather up school books, toys, paper, etc., and then run a dust cloth over the tables. Now, this doesn't apply to women who don't have children, who are married later on in life and what have you, but I can see that happening in your house, Carl, because you've got some little ones coming up. Okay, over the cooler months of the year, you should prepare and light a fire for him to unwind by. Your husband will feel he has reached a haven of rest and order, and it will give you a lift too. After all, catering for his comfort will provide you with immense personal satisfaction. Keep that in mind. Personal satisfaction. You women are going to enjoy taking care of us men so much, you'll just relish in it. Prepare the children. Take a few minutes to wash the children's hands and faces if they are small. Comb their hair, and if necessary, change their clothes. They are little treasures, and he would like to see them playing the part. Minimize all noise. Duct tape, I think, comes to mind. Anyway, at the time of his arrival, eliminate all those noise of the washer, dryer, or vacuum. Try to encourage the children to be quiet. In instances like this, where you have little ones, I would suggest going out and picking up some rope. Comes in really handy for those children that are really rambunctious. Here's a pointer right here. Be happy to see him. Yeah, that sounds like it'll work. Greet him with a warm smile and show sincerity in your desire to please him. Listen to him. You may have a dozen important things to tell him, but the most important on the moment of his arrival is not the time. Let him talk first. Remember, his topics of conversation are more important than yours. Make the evening his. Never complain if he comes home late or goes out to dinner or other places of entertainment without you. Instead, try to understand his world of strain and pressure and his very real need to be at home and relaxed. I wonder what that place of entertainment without you means. Would that be Tiger Wood time? Anyway, your goal, try to make sure your home is a place of peace, order, and tranquility where your husband can renew himself in body and spirit. Don't greet him with complaints and problems. That's a good one. Don't complain if he's late home for dinner, or even if he stays out all night, or even overnight. Count this as minor compared to what he might have gone through that day. Yeah, golfing, relaxing time at the country club, night out with the girls. Anyway, arrange his pillow and offer to take off his shoes. Speak in a low, soothing, and pleasant voice. Second to the last, okay? Don't ask him questions about his actions or question his judgment or integrity. Remember, he is the master of the house, and as such will always exercise his will with fairness and truthfulness. You have no right to question him. And the last pointer of this Good Wife's House Guide is a good wife always knows her place. I'm just kind of curious as to how well this video is going to go over with your wife and any possible potential wife I might have had in the future. Maybe not. I actually did not write this. However, I thought it was outstanding. And I think any man who doesn't really want to get married right away might feel the same way about this. Carl, you're there at Batman. Take care of business. Raise that family. You know, she's got 4 hostages now. And have a good time doing it, man. Keep the videos coming. They're awesome. And I wish you, Mrs. Carl, a lot of luck following the rules of the Good Wife's Guide. Take care.